Region Sports Network, the only game in town. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and welcome to High School Wrestling on the Region Sports Network, streaming live on the internet at facebook.com/Region Sports and facebook.com/Crown Point Sports. We come to you tonight from Lake Central High School as the Region Sports Network presents the Lake Central Indians taking on the Crown Point Bulldogs in a DAC wrestling duel. My name is Nathan Laird. I'll be joined on the call tonight by Sean Hollis and making his season debut, Josh Morgan. Good evening, guys.
How's it going?
Josh, great to have you back on the call here.
Yeah,
here at Lake Central High School, your old stomping grounds here, and the Indians going to have their hands full tonight with a really good Crown Point team. But we're starting off with the match of the night here at 182 in Orlando Cruz of Crown Point versus Jake Sues of Lake Central. This is one that we were really looking forward to. We'll talk about this match here after the national anthem. So as we were saying, the 182 match, our first match of the night. Orlando Cruz of Crown Point, Jake Sues of Lake Central. Cruz ranked in number 1 in the Chicago semi-state. Sues ranked number 2. So your top two guys, according to Indiana Matt, in the semi-state to start things off. And this is kind of the main event we're going to get first thing here, guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely going to be a good match that we were all looking forward to. And, you know, I don't know Sues too well, but I know Cruz is, for 182, is a fast guy, you know, because people were talking about him possibly bumping down to 70, but I don't know if that's still a possibility within Crown Point. But I'm just excited to see how Sues does with Orlando Cruz's speed.
Yeah, Sues he's a pretty tough kid to wrestle, actually, just because he's so lengthy and he's a defensive wrestler. You're not going to see too many shots out of him, and it's really hard to take him down. So obviously, you know, 2 top 5 guys in the state. You know, Cruz coming in ranked 2 in the state, and Sues coming in ranked 5, so it's going to be a great matchup. Should be some fireworks to start this duel out tonight. Another, you know, featured match we were talking about before the stream was 113. It's going to be a great one to watch too. Number 9, Johnny Cortez from Lake Central, going up against number 15th in the state, Captain Nuatzis. So we should have some pretty solid matchups here tonight.
Crown Point coming off a win at the Trikoff. Went over Indy Cathedral that we had here on the Region Sports Network just the other day. So you have to imagine they're going to be moving up those state rankings a little bit as well.
And we're going to get the matchup we wanted. So before the meet, we were kind of heard a couple rumors floating around that Lake Central might move their guys around, you know, bump up, try to get as many team points as possible. And it looks like they're not doing that. So we're going to have this featured match to start off the night, and it should be a good one to get going here.
And do you guys like the strategy of, again, versus trying to get those dual points versus, you know, these guys are going to see each other
probably
a bunch during this season?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to see DAC, sectional, regional, semi-state. So, yeah, they're going to see at least, 5 times?
Right, so you get some experience, and I'm sure they've wrestled before, but get some experience this season against each other here in the early portion.
Yeah, I'm not sure what these guys' past are. I can't remember if they wrestled last year. Because Cruz was he at 70 last
60.
year? He was at 60 last year, and Sues was at 82 last year. So they definitely didn't wrestle last year. You know, Sues coming in last year, he placed 8th in the state, and
Orlando taking 5th?
5th, yeah, 5th at 160, right?
Yeah.
So he obviously beefed up, making the jump up to 82, you know, and obviously finding that spot in this lineup. I mean, here Crown Point comes in, ranked 13th in the nation, number 3 in the state. So there's another takedown for Cruz. So he's got 2 now. He's up 4-1.
Looks like Cruz is probably just going to look like to take down and cut him, honestly, because you said Seuss is more of a defensive guy, but it seems like Cruz can get in on his shots right now.
It's tough to ride him, too. I went up to Lake Central's practice over Thanksgiving break, and I wrestled with Seuss, and it was tough to hold him down, that's for sure. So, I mean, I can imagine, it might be easier to just stay on your feet. But, again, he's a defensive wrestler.
Yeah.
It's hard to take him down, but, Orlando came in, obviously, didn't have no problem with these first 2 takedowns.
25 seconds to go here in the first. Orlando Cruz of Crown Point up 4-2.
And how great is it? I mean, we've got 3 teams in Indiana ranked nationally this year so far.
Yeah.
Crown Point obviously being the closest to us and being the top one at 13. There's a double leg. He's going to finish that. He's going to get there. You can't give up that takedown with 10 seconds left.
Yeah.
That's he was only down 2 points there with 10 seconds left in the first. That keeps it real close, and now you're going to be down 4 to start the second. So climbing a little bit of a hill.
I haven't really heard of Seuss before until like about last year. Well, how does he do on top?
I mean, he's, as you can imagine, looking at his body, the way his body is, he's pretty tough on top.
Okay.
But again, like I said, I would say his strongest point is on his feet. Just being a defensive wrestler, it's hard to take him down. But Cruz obviously knows what he's doing here, and I'm sure he's wrestled this body type quite a few times in his time wrestling. So once you've wrestled these tall guys, you usually got a little bit of a strategy rolling in here. What's going on? And obviously Crown Point with the great coaching staff they have, they do their homework and they know what's going on.
Go behind here, look for Cruz almost.
Yep.
He's gonna go drag.
Sit into his butt. It's gonna be hard to defend that. Yeah.
Gives him a 9-2 advantage here with 1:30 to go in the second.
Let's see if Cruz is gonna try to ride him out now. That'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, Sue's going to really have to work hard here now to get back on this lead. Now he's going to go back up to his feet. So 9-3 now, down 6. And I'm sure the coaches are going to be on Cruz no matter what happens here to at least get a major out of this match.
Which would be huge, too, because obviously it's number 2 versus number 5 in the state ranking.
Yeah. Yeah, what does that do, confidence-wise for an Orlando Cruz who's obviously had a real good career so far, 2-time state qualifier, placer last year.
Yeah.
But to come in and go against the number 2 ranked guy, and you're up 11-3 here in the second.
Yeah, I think it does a lot actually for him because obviously it's a number 5 guy in the state, so they're thinking he's going to place 5, and he's beating them right now 11-3. So that's definitely going to boost his confidence. But at the same time, it could be a motivation factor for Jake Seuss.
Yeah, and as much as you want to sit here and say that the kids don't. Or the coaches tell the kids not to pay attention to the rankings because they technically don't mean anything.
Yeah.
These kids, they're high school kids. They're looking all the time to see where they're at. So obviously, Cruz coming in, being ranked number 2, he probably had more of the confidence boost than Seuss was being the underdog coming in. And now he's taking it to him, and let's say that if the match ended right here, obviously this is going to be a wake-up call for Seuss to know what he's going up against when he has the rest of these top guys.
Yeah, it can go either way for Cruz. Either he can, take it as motivation to be like, oh, I beat this guy 11-3, But he can also think about it like, oh, I beat him 11-3 and kind of sleep on him next time, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Which might not work out in his factor, but
Cruz
looks good tonight.
He could definitely do that, but this Crown Point team and how they operate and how they practice. That it'd be hard. Yeah, it'd be hard to say he's gonna take it lightly next time he wrestles him.
Yeah.
He's gonna look for weaknesses that he didn't, advantages that he could have. Something he could have hit when he watches film. There's a nice double leg. And Seuss is coming off a big win. He beat number 4 in the state at the Harvest Classic, Jake Simpson from
Hobart.
Hobart.
So, yeah.
He had that confidence coming into this match, thinking, hey, I beat the number 4 kid. Why can't I beat the number 2 kid?
Cruz is going to cut him with 31 seconds. Looks like Seuss goes to the
stays
leg.
down, and just faces him there.
25 seconds.
If you're Cruz here now, you don't want to let him up with 20 seconds, but now it's going to look like he's going to have to go for a takedown real quick.
Yeah, he's up. He's got the major right now. It's only the second period, so still a lot of time to work here. But again, you want to stay in control because all it takes is one move. Everybody knows that. All it takes is one move.
Absolutely.
And the whole match can change, you know.
And that's Cruz with the takedown there with, 5-6 seconds to go here in the second?
Just about.
He had one late in the first and now here late in the second as well. And as a coach, what are you telling Jake Sues here to give up 2 of those? I know those have to drive coaches crazy.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're a coach yourself. You've been there.
Yeah.
That's
definitely the ultimate letdown right there. Like, when you see that happen, you preach that nonstop when you're with your kids, you know. Don't stop wrestling just because there's 5-10 seconds left. Keep wrestling to the whistle. You know, because that's when you give up those points that hurt you in the long run. You know, and that happens more often than none, and it becomes a trend then too. You know, and then guys watch you, they watch film, and they know that you're going to let up with 5-10 seconds left. Like, I'm going to attack. You know, so
yeah.
So let's see. Sue's going down. Start the third. He's down 10. He's got 2 minutes. Looks like we're going to go optional start for Cruz.
I just think Cruz's pace looks higher, but maybe that's just Cruz. But I think maybe it's just like how Sue's wrestles is defensive, because I'd say the first time I really watched him wrestle like a tough opponent was probably when I did the Harvest Classic and he wrestled Simpson, which was a big win for him too.
Yeah. Well, and I mean, you look at Cruz, he looks like a wrestler,
Oh, yeah.
He looks like a strong, stocky 82-pounder, exactly what you would picture an 82-pounder to look like. So he's in good stance taking these shots, and he's exploding through his shots. So he looks like he just has an advantage in that aspect.
Mm-hmm. He's looking tilt here.
Yeah.
Minute 15 remaining here in this match. All Orlando Cruz, 17-6.
Yeah, Cruz is definitely just wrestling on a different level right now than Sues.
Yeah.
He's really taking it to him, and holding that number 2 spot, showing that's where he should be and what he should be doing. Gonna start off this duel with at least a major at this point. I mean, there's still 48 seconds left. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but he's up by 10 right now with 40 seconds left. There goes a nice ankle pick.
Nice pick by Cruz.
And Sue's, you gotta there. He put his hand down there. He's got to know to fight that off there, not give up that too. That's the one thing I will say Sues does. As a defensive wrestler, he is, and not taking a lot of shots. When you don't take a lot of shots, you have the risk of getting stall call on you. But he stays in the center and circles. That's what he knows how to do. So
yeah.
He's going to get some backs here, maybe 8 seconds
21
left.
to 8. Got some blood time.
Was he down 13? He almost got some backs there, too. That would have been a tech fall.
Got 3 seconds on the clock, but you can hear the Crown Point fans. They want more time put back on the clock because with that 13-point advantage, they want to get that 15 there.
Yeah.
Well, are they running? No, they're not running track down there, I don't think. So usually, you got those 2 clocks going. You could usually match them up to see where you're at.
I think they're having a problem with the score, too.
They had a little issue with this clock at the Harvest Classic.
Okay.
With the controls, the setup on it, when you turn one side off into a different, I don't know, it's a whole technical mess that I have no idea what's going on, but I just know Jeff Sandor, the assistant AD, was telling me that they were having some issues.
Yeah, they put 5 more seconds back on the clock there.
I'm saying, I'm sure Coach Shriveline right now is telling them, hey, you can't go to your back. You can't give up this tech right now. Because right now it's 21 to 8.
For those who are just joining us, we have a new scoreboard system we're trying out. Here we started it last night, so you can see the rankings on the screen as well. Those are the semi-state rankings via indianamat.com. So you can check that out. So trying something new to bring you guys some more information, including the time on the screen.
Most people that are watching, are familiar with Indiana Matt and know the great Mike Reiser, who does work with Region Sports, does all the rankings. Talked to him not too long ago.
Hey, he was on the call last night of the Chesterton-Maryville duel.
Oh, yeah, nice. So Cruz is going to get the victory for Crown Point. He's going to get the major, didn't get the tech fall. So Crown Point's going to go up 4-0 to start this duel off.
I think that's definitely big for Cruz, though.
Yeah.
Definitely confidence booster.
Huge confidence booster. First time he saw him this year, I think ever. I don't think they've wrestled yet. So
I don't think so either.
So obviously, that's big for him, knowing where he's at and where he stands against a top 5 guy. And a guy that he's going to see quite a bit,
Yeah, what else do they have? The DIC?
Yeah, they got the DAC.
Sectionals,
They're going to have
regionals,
sectional, regional, and semi-state and state, if both of them make it. So, this is just a warm-up for them because they got, arguably now it's got to be one of the toughest tournaments in the country with the Carnahan this weekend. They're bringing in all these nationally ranked teams. So Crown Point's going to have their work cut out for them this Saturday. So they got a little bit of a stepping stone here tonight to get them warmed up for that. So 95, we're going to have Will Clark from Crown Point, the sophomore, ranked 7th in the state, 2 in the semi-state, going up against Stefan Jokic from Lake. Oh, no, it looks like they're going to bump up Jokic from Lake Central. So Will Clark is going to get the forfeit. So Lake Central is going to bump up Stefan Jokic to 220 to wrestle.
DeGrotto?
No, DeGrotto's Lake Central.
To wrestle.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll be wrestling heavyweight. I'm
To
assuming.
Liam Begley?
Bagley, yeah. Well,
They have Begley in at 220.
Yeah, he weighed in at 220, but he's been wrestling heavyweight too,
Right.
I think. So I don't know what Bagley looks like, but I do know who that is. That's Sean Bagley's son. Sean Bagley used to be the principal here at Lake Central, wrestled at the Citadel. And if you haven't seen Sean Bagley, you don't want to see him. The guy's a giant. He's like 6'8", 260. You don't want to, be walking in a dark alley and see him. I think this is Bagley, though.
Yeah, they just announced it is Begley.
Is it? Okay, yeah. And looks like he's going to be growing and looking like his dad pretty soon. He looks like a big kid. How old is Bagley? Junior? No. Senior? So this is the first time he's getting in the lineup this year, then, right? Or I didn't see him wrestle last
He
year.
was in the lineup last night, but there was a forfeit.
Okay.
Nice single here, finish.
Yeah. I believe Jokic is a junior for Lake Central.
He's just a sophomore.
Is he a sophomore? Okay.
Yep. And we are at 220 now. I have to update our graphic. That's the one thing I forgot to update after this last second change. There we go.
Looks like Crown Point's got a new. Who's that in the corner there? Do you know who that is, Haas?
Actually, I have no clue, but I know
I don't
almost all the coaches.
Yeah, I
over
don't
there, too.
recognize that coach. He looks like someone new. I'm not sure who that is.
Their coaching staff over there is just insane.
The credentials on that coaching staff are something to look at. They're almost as good as their wrestling team.
Oh yeah, in the JV corner they got Noah Lamore, and then.
Oh yeah, okay. So he's helping out over there now.
Yeah, Noah's over there, and then they also have Sherg.
Yep, that is Sherg. One of the 15 of them.
Oh, I know.
There's so many Shergs. I feel like they just keep coming. They're like the Fowlers at Calumet. New Fowler every year.
And at the last meet I was at, I saw Drew Hughes helping out. He had a
Crown Point?
Yeah, he had a Crown Point shirt on.
Is he done now? Is he done at Michigan State? Or does he have another year of eligibility?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
I don't think he's wrestling if he does have one.
I haven't seen him in a while. Drew Hughes actually used to date my sister-in-law now. Long time ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Under 20 seconds to go here.
2-1 Bagley. Trying to work that overhook. Bagley looks like he was a football player. He's got some big quads on him. Jokic definitely undersized in this matchup. He is a 95-pounder, but I'm pretty sure he usually weighs in at about 87, 88. So he's a small 95-pounder, let alone 220. Is
he in the lineup?
Yeah, he wrestles 95 for him. Yeah, but like I said, he's a small 95 for him.
So since they forfeited at 95, we're going to see DeGrado at.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see
heavyweight?
DeGrado at heavyweight then.
Because that's the one we thought
Yeah.
going in that we're going to have a forfeit there.
Yeah. So I'm assuming we'll have DeGrado and Jack Roos at heavyweight.
The
And
clock has not started yet here in the second. We are about 20 seconds in.
Well, nobody's noticed it yet. Either that or they're running a hand clock or something. I don't know.
Look at headlock here for LC.
Someone looks to have just told C.J. Rossiano, the varsity referee tonight, Lake Central alum, 2003, graduated with me. Good guy. He is actually helping out at Hanover in the club over there.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, his kids are wrestling over there.
Oh, they got a good program over there for the little kids. I guess there's 70, 60 people in there.
Yeah,
kids?
so the guy running their club, Joe Pawn, he wrestled for my dad back in the day at Thornwood High School in Illinois. He was a state placer in Illinois. This is years ago. So they got the clock fixed. 128 now. 3-1 Bagley in the second.
Crown Point leads at 10-0 overall here in this duel.
And if Jokic could get a win out, in this matchup against Bagley, and Lake Central comes and maybe gets a win at heavyweight, and their strategy of bumping up would help out and get them on the board
that'd
here.
be huge.
You're coming into this meet obviously knowing how good Crown Point is.
Stalling call against Jokic.
I'm sure your objective is to try to just put up as
points as you can.
many points as you can and wrestle as tough. You're just telling your kids, let's get out there and wrestle the bit. This is our home meet. Get out there and wrestle as tough as you can. Do what you can do. Find opportunities to score. Take advantage of any opportunity you can see. This how good this team is. And that's got to be obviously intimidating as a team, rolling into this.
Looks like Bagley looks like he likes that Russian tie. That's how he got his last takedown.
Yeah.
15 seconds. 5-2 in favor of Liam Bagley of Crown Point.
Both guys looking a little gas here.
Yeah,
as they're going to go into the third here with 5 seconds left in the second. And, obviously Jokic being undersized here, but this is where he could take advantage. If he's got a little more gas in the tank, use that against Bagley and try to score some points here. He's only down by 3. It's not out of reach by any means. So here you go. It's going to be 5-3. Bagley puts him up. So you're one takedown away from tying this match and getting some points on the board for your team here. But Jokic already has one stall call. He's going to need to circle back in here before he gets hit again.
I think they're both gassing pretty bad.
Yeah, and Bagley, when you're gassing, at least put the pressure on, make it look like you're doing something, which he is. There's a stall call on Jokic, so it's going to be another point for Bagley. So now he's going to be down by 3.
There he goes back to the Russian tie.
Yep.
He's looking inside trip.
And that's where Jokic needs to hit that sweep single to the opposite side.
Yeah.
Where were you guys at last night, Nathan? You
We were at Chesterton. They took on Maryville. Pirates got the win on the road.
What was the score of that one? Was it tight?
I believe it ended up being a 19 points differential.
There's a single leg for Jokic going for the trip, trying to finish this.
He's got to look dump here if he wants to take him down.
Yeah, hegoing to bring that up a little bit higher. There.
We're under a minute to go in this match.
Slip to the 2. There you go. There's 2. All right, so now he's down by 1. He's going to want to cut him now and get after him again.
Oh,
he's going for a cradle. He's got to lock the. Oh, there we go, out of bounds. I'm sure Coach Tribbline's going to put him up here. You got to do it.
Yeah, you can see him holding up one finger there. 45 seconds to go.
So you said it was a tight one, or
it was? I believe it ended up being 19 points.
Okay. Okay.
He's going to cut him. That's going to make 7-5 in favor of Bagley.
You take down away, and there's going to be a point. That's 2 points Oh, man, what a way to...
Well, he was already in a bit of a hole here. Only down 2, but crawled his way out of it.
So he got a stall there because the shoes were untied. That was 2 points. So now it's 9-5. Now he's down 4.
Yeah, at that point, you just get to the line at that point if it's just me, you know?
When that happens and you're a coach, what do you say to him after this match is done?
I mean, if most of the time these kids, their shoes have, like, the shoelace tucked. Like, they have, like, a little slot for them these days.
Isn't it,
or they have a strap on them. If not, then tape them.
I thought that was a rule now, that you had to tape them, at least when I was in high school.
Well, a lot of the new shoes now, they have, like, I have a pair of shoes where it has a strap that goes over it and it keeps it.
Yeah.
You know, I always double knot mine anyway and then put the strap over it so you have no chance of having your shoe come untied. Because, like, situation like that, you're a takedown away from tying this matchup and you just lose 2 points because you already have a stall against you because your shoes are untied. There's a nice single. Bagley's going to sprawl. He needs to move here.
That's all up to the ref's choice there, but I kind of like that. And then I like the ref calling that, holding them accountable.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a small thing that shouldn't happen, obviously.
Yeah.
And, you know, sometimes you need that to be taught a lesson.
Liam Bagley gets the 9-5 victory. Give Crown Point a 13-0 advantage in the team score.
So they're going to bump Paul Clark up. So this is going to be Paul Clark for Crown Point, not Jack Roos. So Paul, the brother of Will, Paul also a sophomore, bumping up to heavyweight to wrestle DeGrado. So this would have been the matchup anyway. This would have been Paul Clark. He's ranked 13th at 220, and DeGrado's ranked 19th at 220. So 2 ranked matchups here. This would have been our third, state ranking matchups between these 2 teams. Paul Clark, he looks like he's a full 220.
Yeah.
DeGrado, I don't know. I think he
looks a little light too, though.
He's probably sitting around 205 maybe. There's a nice snap down. Now Paul Clark working that underhook. Are those guys twins? They're both sophomores. They got to be, right? Will and Paul?
I'm not the guy to ask for that.
Yeah. I would assume they are. There's a nice high crotch by DeGrado, and he's going to finish it for the takedown. 2-0 DeGrado.
A win here for Lake Central will be huge because, 106 will be a good matchup, 113. But if they get the win here, it'll lead them to possibly win at 106 and 113.
Yep. DeGrado working that ankle. Looking over that crossface, crossbody ride there. Breaks him down there. Got some blood time.
It's the second one of the night, too.
Yeah.
With 46 seconds to go here in the first. We got to update those rankings here, too, because DeGrado, as Josh mentioned, ranked number 7 in the EC Semi-State.
Yeah, Mike just came out with the new East Chicago Semi-State rankings yesterday, I believe.
Yeah.
I checked them. It's good to be back here tonight. Getting on the call, Nathan. Thanks for the email.
No, thanks for jumping back, man. We missed you last season.
Yeah, man, super busy.
Kids take up a lot of time.
Yeah. Got 3 girls now. I feel like I just had 1. Well, I did 3 years ago.
No boys yet, huh?
No. Girls run in my wife's family, so I don't.
I'm in the same boat. I only have 2, but I.
So my wife's brother was Jake Sebahar. He wrestled for Lake Central, took 3rd in the state his senior year. He's the only boy, and he's one of 5. And he's one of 6, 1 boy, 5 girls. So the odds of me having a boy are not in my favor.
20 seconds left.
But I'm going to keep trying, man.
Good luck to you, my friend.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I threw in the towel a long time ago.
11 seconds left. It'd be huge if Clark can get an escape here.
Yeah.
Going into the second.
He's been riding. DeGrado's been riding pretty well, though. Gets his hips out. That's one thing I see Crown Point do good that you see at the collegiate level is, getting your hips out to the side right off the whistle. In high school you don't see that very often, but when you have the coaching staff that they do that has had so much experience in college, they know that getting the hips out to the side right off the whistle is a key factor in getting that escape point. So start the second. DeGrado's going to go down 2-0. Did he have choice? I didn't see if he had choice or not.
I'm not sure.
Going to turn and kick, looking for that switch now. Clark brings it back down.
DeGrado went right up off the start, which is good to see.
Yeah. Just got to rotate with that spiral right up. Looks like Clark was going for that Merkel ride. Right there, you got to go knee down and get your hips back underneath you and pop back up.
Yeah, and do like a heavyweight stand-up or possibly a Grammy, depending on what you like.
Both guys not doing much right here. I mean, DeGrado's...
He's going to, figured they were going to go out of bounds.
He's going to need to move. I think he moves off the whistle here. He's going to get this escape. He's right there.
1:10 to go here in the second. Low-scoring match.
Switch right off the whistle. I mean, he didn't hit it right away and stop moving.
Yeah,
you got to keep moving. Again, rotate up with this spiral ride. Use that momentum. And he keeps stepping over into that leg. I'm not sure why. There you go. There he got his hips out. There he goes. So he's going to get one now. Now Clark's in a double underhook here. Tie. Not a good position for DeGrado. Looks like he fights his way out of that. So 3-0. DeGrado's up. 35 seconds left in the second. Good crowd tonight too.
Yeah.
Yeah, both schools have a lot of fans here.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
it's
obviously it's a Crown Point. It's a rival. They're close. Yeah. We're right next. Right next to them town-wise. A lot of these kids know each other. Obviously. See them off season, at region or whatever academy they're wrestling at, and football and all that good stuff. Obviously, a conference meet tonight.
3-0 going to the third.
So DeGrado had choice in the second. He went down, got his escape point. Clark's got choice going in the third. He goes down, looking to get his escape point.
If he can get an escape and takedown, that'd be huge because that's 3-3. But
I mean, just
cradle.
Yeah,
cradle here for DeGrado.
Oh, he's going suicide cradle. Not a good move. Now he's on his back. Not a smart move for DeGrado there.
3-2 now.
Yeah, well, there's going to be two backs, I think. Oh, what?
Reversal.
So there's two backs, so it's going to be 5-4, I believe. DeGrado's winning by 1.
They're going to cut him.
130, tied up now. Not sure exactly. I mean, he was right. He rode him the whole first period after that takedown. I'm not sure why he decided to cut him there.
And Clark was close to getting a fall there. I saw some Crown Point fans really wanted that call.
And Clark had double unders and ended up getting the takedown. Now he's got the leg and he's got the takedown. He's up
7-5.
Should be 7-5 now. And Clark's got the leg in now. That's a tough position for DeGrado to be in.
We are under a minute to go here in this match.
Man.
Well, this match started off pretty slow.
I mean,
it's picked up in the last 20 seconds or so.
DeGrado was pretty much in control. I mean, up until midway through the second, he was up 3-0.
I think after that flurry.
No, he was up 3-0 going in the third.
Yeah, and the flurry kind of just.
Yeah, and this is a tough position. He's going to get hit with a stall here. He's not even moving.
It says 6-6 on the scoreboard, but I don't know.
I don't think that score's right.
No, I don't think so either.
It should be 7-5. I was literally right before all that happened. I was gonna say I don't know why Clark went down to start that period because he got ridden out the whole first period after that takedown, and then we see all that crazy stuff happen. Not that it matters now. Yeah, no. Now he's just gonna want to hold him down for the 28 seconds we have left.
Meeting between both coaches and the referee there near the table.
Did they call a stalemate there? Is that what we had the breakage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so that works out to DeGrado's benefit.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's out of the legs now, so he's going to be able to move. They're getting a little breather now.
Well, if the score that you said was correct, 7-5.
It should be
Yep,
7.
they just
goes.
changed
They
it from
fixed
6 to 6 to 7 to 5.
Yeah, it'd be huge if DeGrado can escape here and then get a takedown for the win.
So they got it 7-5 on the board now. So DeGrado's going to have to move off this whistle. There's a caution on Clark.
Hey, they got a breather, so maybe he'll explode out of here. We'll see.
No, not a good first move.
Flattens him out. He's got his ankles on the inside.
Yep. He's in bad position here.
Yeah, with just 17 seconds.
You needed to hit a switch there, at the very least, stand up,
Yeah.
If you're looking to at least get one, but hit a switch, get your two, get a reversal. Hit the movement. You got a little Granby here if he hits a switch.
5 seconds.
Oh, he's going to go for the throw.
He's got to try to go it now. There's only 2 seconds left.
Nope.
Not going to do it. So DeGrado was in control up until that third period, and then we see that scramble, a flurry of some reversals, a couple near falls, and ends up DeGrado winning that, Clark winning that match, 7-5.
Gives Crown Point a 16-0 edge on the team score. In our next match at 106, we're going to have Gavin Gendris of Crown Point taking on Mason Jones of Lake Central. Gendris ranked number 2 in the EC Semi-State. Jones, number 6.
So Gavin Gendris, the freshman from Crown Point, ranked 6th in the state. Sean, you've seen him wrestle. I haven't seen him wrestle. I know I've seen a lot of people talking to Indian Matt. Obviously with his state ranking, he's had good off season and good middle school career.
Yeah, very offensive guy. I mean, obviously you see he's already in on a shot within 10 seconds.
Yep. Nice.
Very technical.
Fireman's.
I think he'll be able to go far in the state series.
Is he a region guy, region wrestling guy?
Yeah.
Or is he? I'm assuming he's at Bulldog Premier now, or is he at region?
Yeah. I know when we were growing up, he was at region.
Okay.
I'd probably assume he's at Bulldog Premier now.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When a lot of these guys were at region, and then when Hawkins and Sessa went to Crown Point, and now they're doing the Bulldog Premier.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys are moving over there now. They're trying to keep it in house.
Russian tie here goes single on the other side.
Looks like he likes hitting that fireman.
Yeah.
Controlling that arm. Which we all know who else does that at 145 pounds. Or, 138 pounds. Jesse hits that fireman's all the time.
Oh, that was probably my favorite move in high school, too.
Yeah?
Oh, my God. Yeah.
What year did you graduate? I remember coaching when you were wrestling.
2020.
2020 was your final year? Oh, yeah, so 2 years ago. Okay.
James Ferry, I wrestled him a few times.
Yep, James Ferry, yeah.
6-2 our score here. 33 seconds to go in the first.
You had a couple tough matchups. Who did you had a rivalry going on with somebody that you wrestled quite a bit.
Daniel Park?
Yeah, Park. You and Park, that's right.
He went to IU, didn't he?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he ended up going to school. I remember you guys had some battles.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Genders running that wing right now, looking to get some.
They're going to call it potentially dangerous.
Yeah. I saw Mason Jones wrestle at the Harvest. Pretty tough little kid. Didn't really have nobody really knew too much about him, but he came in and he beat a ranked kid from Hobart, that Seth Aubin kid at the Harvest, and I think he ended up taking third at the Harvest.
Third?
I believe so. He's a sophomore from Lake Central.
But just based off of their frames, if you were to tell me one's a freshman, one's a sophomore, I'd have them switched.
Yeah.
Based off of, I know they're 106s, but just based off their size.
Well, this is the first time Mason's in the lineup for Lake Central this year. And Lake Central's got their other 6-pounder, and I don't know if she's wrestling. I think she might be hurt. I don't know if she's wrestling JV or not, but
good double from Gentris here.
They got a girl ranked 1 in the state at 106.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah. Cortez. So Cortez's sister.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. That might be her right there. That's
Kirsten Cortez.
Yeah. So she's ranked 1 in the state for the girls.
That's 12-4 our score here, a minute 12.
I grew up wrestling with the Cortezes, so
Sebastian and Johnny, and then the eldest. I think he went to Hanover.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't go to Lake Central.
No, he was a little guy for Hanover. He wrestled, I think, 113 his senior year.
Yeah,
he's in the military now, actually. So
yeah, yep.
As a kid.
So Genders up 12-5 now after cutting them.
45 seconds to go in the second.
In control of this match.
There he goes. Fireman attempt again.
Yep.
He's going to dump him. Look for back points here. It might call potentially dangerous. No, it doesn't look like it. But he's going back to that wing.
Yeah.
He's got to run shoulder to the ear here to be able to get some back points. But with 20 seconds left, we'll see what happens. You want to go far wrist there because obviously he's just posting out.
Potential dangerous. I feel like Crown Point coming in, they almost have a state-ranked kid at every weight. I think the only weights they didn't were heavyweight, but then Clark bumped up, obviously, and so 95 would have been their only other one with Bagley, I believe. Otherwise, every other weight they got somebody ranked.
And Bagley's ranked in the semi-state at 285.
Yeah, the most recent ones.
In the latest ones.
Well, they got, 3 number 1s? They got Jesse Logan and Sam Goen. They got a number 2 in Orlando Cruz. They got a number 3 in Cody Goodwin.
Anthony Ball's 4.
Yeah, Anthony Ball's 4. So, yeah. I mean,
Seth Willems is 9.
Yeah, so 95 was their only weight coming in that didn't have a rank high.
14-6 our score here as we start the third.
I guess that's how you get ranked 13th in the nation, right?
Yeah. Good duck under there from Gentris. That was impressive. Another fireman's.
Yeah, nonstop fireman's out of. What's up, big guy? How you been?
18-7 now, 90 seconds to go in the third.
Yeah, but if you're Gentris here, I mean, I know Crown Point obviously wants to get their work in, but I think at this point you'd probably want to go for the pin for the team score.
Yeah, get that team. Well, and now it's 20-9 now.
Yeah.
And you look, it's been all Crown Point so far. We haven't gotten to the real heart of this lineup yet either.
Yeah.
He had Mason on his back there for a split second.
20-9, a minute to go, under a minute now to go in this match.
I just was talking to Sean Bagley, and his son, this is his first year wrestling.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah. I said, I didn't know your son was wrestling. He goes, I didn't either until this year. He just decided to come out, so.
He's probably going to look Turk here or bundle. They stop it for.
Got more blood.
Oh, I think that's Tech.
Oh,
yeah,
that's Tech fall? Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Good match for Gavin Gentris.
Yeah. In control of that whole match. So here's going to be other feature matchup that we were looking forward to tonight. 9 versus 15. Johnny Cortez, the state qualifier last year, going up against Captain Nowacek. Is that how you pronounce it?
Novacek.
Novacek.
Novacek?
Yep.
Okay. Senior going up against a sophomore.
Do you think the experience plays a big factor here?
I think so.
I think so, too.
Yeah. I don't know much about Captor.
Yeah.
I think he was in the lineup a couple spots last year. I remember seeing his name pop up here and there. But, obviously hard to get in the lineup at Crown Point anyway.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of Russian ties out of Crown Point tonight, which I don't usually see.
No. Maybe it's that new coach that came in. Maybe he's teaching the Russian. They brought him in just for that reason, maybe. There's some guys that's just their move, and they like that stuff.
Definitely a good tie.
Yeah, very controlling.
I think Cortez is looking high crotch here.
Shoots that
high crotch.
Cross body, high crotch. Gets in on it, looking for the lift. Switches to the double.
Looks like he's going to finish here.
Yep. And you were talking about experience. I mean, I think Cortez having that, he's got a lot of experience in terms of not just obviously being a senior, but he's wrestled a lot of tough guys in his years.
Well, yeah.
A lot of ranked guys.
That Shamrock match at the Harvest was huge.
Yeah, I mean, that came down to the last, 15, 20 seconds or something like that. The whole place erupted. It was crazy.
Oh,
I don't know if I've ever heard this, Jim, that loud.
No, it was an awesome, tight match, until it come down to that last 20 seconds or whatever. So it gives up the escape with 25 seconds left now in the first. I'm sure coaches of Lake Central are going to be pushing for him to get another takedown here before the end of the first. Going back to that Russian. $10 seconds. And if you don't know how to defend that Russian, it's hard to get on your offense if you're not ready for that.
2-1. Who's looks like Cortez is going to go down.
Okay, so he didn't defer. He had a choice.
And if you're Lake Central, following this match, you only have one more semi-state ranked guy in your lineup.
Yeah.
So if you want to get on the board here, this is the best opportunity. Because you have Guillermo Rivera, who's ranked 5th next, but he's going against number 2, Evan Cruz.
Yeah.
So in regards to scoring some points here for Lake Central, this is the best opportunity.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough road if they don't get some points here. Tough road regardless after these next two matches.
Captor's looking power half here. Honestly, kind of flattening Cortez out.
Yeah. He's got the leg in. Looking to get those backs. Looks like Cortez is trying to dig that arm underneath the leg.
Yeah, and if you don't know how to defend those legs either, that's just... everyone in high school does it so much.
Looks like Captor's getting a little high right now.
Yeah, minute 5.
Johnny's going to try to pull on that leg tight. And,
looks like a headhunt maybe. Oh, he gets him, or flattens him back out.
Puts both of his hips to one side, which is a good tactic there, and then usually sit to your hip and work from there.
Gets
stalling on top.
Call on Novacek. Coach Hawkins didn't like that.
Goes leg in again.
You got it. I mean, after having the leg in for 20, 30 seconds there, Cortez has to know that that's coming and being able to defend that off the whistle. That's just not good.
Captor looks like he's getting high. I think Cortez is probably...
He's got to pop his butt up here.
Yeah, get his hips up and then head on here.
Yeah, he looks like he's going to be able to get something out of this here.
Make sure to hold on to that leg across his hip, too.
There he goes. He's going to get the 2.
Yeah.
Oh, still nothing.
20 seconds.
He's got to elevate that leg.
Yeah, there it is.
There it is. He can look near fall here, too.
Yeah, keep that and try to go to a Turk. He doesn't, so he's going to get 2 reversal, 4-1. 10 seconds left. He's going to want to hold him down here. Novacek's going to have to move here, try to get one escape. He needs to get that one right here to have only be down 2. He doesn't. Cortez going in the third, up 4-1. He's going to go. Novacek's going to go down and start the third, which I almost think you have to. You got to get your 1, get back on your feet, and be down 2 to look for a takedown, right?
Yeah, and if he escapes and gets a takedown here, it's tied all up. So No real big move off the start.
No, he had his hips out to the side there for a split second, but
Cortez is looking, I think, wing here. Maybe not. No. He's just going with a regular chop right now, trying to get him flat.
Just joining us, we started the evening at 182 pounds. Currently at 113.
Cortez not doing much on top here, but at the same time, Novacek doesn't seem to be moving too much either.
No. I think Cortez might be just like burning clock.
You might get a stalemate, a double stall. I don't know. I mean, I feel like both guys aren't doing much here. But at the same time, I think that the ref's going to look at the bottom man when it comes to a position like this and hit him with the stall before he hits anybody else.
And Captors already has a stall in
Oh, now he got the cross body ride, cross face, looking for that cross body ride.
1 minute remaining here.
Flattens him down. Looks like he's got a good tight waist going.
Looks like he might give him the stall here in a second, but
yeah, he's looked like he wants to call it, but nothing yet.
Stalling on top. That's surprising.
Especially after he just had that crossface.
Yeah, and he looked like he was working on top. I mean,
Crown Point gets a warning, I think, on the, from the coaches there. I'm sure giving the ref a little earful, even though Lake Central just got the stall call. So
did they think they wanted that earlier?
Probably. I'm assuming that's what it was. There he goes for that crossface again. Looking
he's
for
got
a cradle.
The cradle.
Looks like he's got it locked up. Hopefully he doesn't pull a Degrado and do that suicide cradle.
Yeah, and to your back.
30 seconds remaining.
Looking to build his lead, but if he doesn't, he's up 4-1 right now. He's in good position. As long as he keeps controlling here, 18 seconds left, he's going to come away with the victory.
He's rough with that crossface. Huh?
Yeah. Hey,
under 10.
I always like seeing a nice, good rough crossface.
Oh, yeah.
If they're not going to call it, you know.
It's all right if he lets him go here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 1 second left in the third.
It's going to be it. So Cortez is going to come away with the victory. So Lake Central is going to get 3 points to get on the board tonight. They'll be down 21-3 going into 120.
And our matchup at 120 expected to be Evan Cruz of Crown Point taking on Guillermo Rivera of Lake Central.
Cruz ranked 20th in the state at 120. Sophomore, was a qualifier last year at 106 pounds. So bumping up 2 weight classes this year. Looks like he put on a little muscle.
Yeah, he doesn't look light for a 120.
No, definitely not. Rivera ranked 5th in the semi-state. Sophomore as well from Lake Central. A single leg attempt there by Cruz.
He's going to look at dump here.
Yep. Got to watch that with Crown Point. They get on that shot and they control that elbow and look for that dump.
Yeah.
Looks like Rivera's doing a good job of fighting that off, though, and he does. Looks like we get back up to our feet. It looks like he should have reshot there. Looks like he had the opportunity to take a shot there. There's a nice double leg by Rivera. Okay.
Nothing. I mean, what? This is number 2 versus 5 in semi-state.
Yeah.
So
I mean, this is this is a good one. These guys are going to see each other 4 more times at least, right?
Yeah.
3 more times at least. Another nice double
Looks like
leg.
Rivera's looking double here.
Yeah.
He's got to pop his head out here. He's going submarine.
And here's another conversation you talk about. You know, if Rivera could come away with a win here, it'd be a nice confidence booster for him. This obviously Cruz state qualifier last year. You know, has had that experience of getting down to Indy, getting down to Bankers. It's not Bankers Life anymore. They changed the name again.
No, they did?
Yeah.
It's not Bankers Life.
I think it'll always be called Bankers Life, but I don't even know what it is anymore.
They were talking about it in the at like the beginning of the year. I forget what it was called. Something like
starts with a G.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not guaranteed rate.
Because there's a slogan for it now. They got like going for something at whatever the heck it's called.
Going to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Still scoreless as we get started here in the second.
Both guys have taken a couple decent shots. Rivera had 2 double legs. Cruz had a nice single leg that he couldn't finish with the dump. Looks like Cruz is going to go down to start the second. Rivera switches sides off the whistle. Oh, bad position. Oh, Rivera was in bad position there. Cruz almost popped out the back door, head hunting.
Yeah, Cruz got his head off the mat right now. Switch here for Cruz.
I'm sure Rivera was in Lake Central's lineup last year or not.
And we saw him a couple times last year. I don't remember if it was the tournament or...
Does he have a wing there?
Yeah, he's got a wing. Yeah, he was running a 2...
Potentially dangerous.
Just talking to Coach Rick Good, Lake Central's head football coach. Me and him go way back. His dad and my dad coached football together for a number of years. Him making the transfer from Calumet last year to Lake Central this year.
He's on the PA tonight.
Trying to get sure Coach Shrivline was trying to get him to get some of his football players out. That's always the talk, trying to get guys out.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger guys. It's always a battle at schools these days is getting football players to come out for wrestling. Even though obviously we talk about it enough, it's such a huge factor to
the crossover between the two is ridiculous. Now 3-0 in favor of Evan Cruz. About 35 seconds to go here in the second.
Cruz with the legs in there. As they go out of bounds. 3-0.
Rivera's going to have to escape here really quick. That'd be huge.
He's got 30 seconds here. And, again, just like we saw with Cortez and Novacek, Cruz is riding the legs, so Rivera's got to be ready to defend that. Keep your elbows tight, all right?
Yeah.
Catch that leg if it's coming in. There it comes right there. Got the leg, and he's going to look to get backs here. Almost at the plane, real close, looking for power half now. Oh, and he rolls over.
He switches.
Nice job by Rivera. Still nothing. But if he gets out of this position, he could be looking for backs here. So he gets 2 reversal, 10 seconds left. It's going to be 3-2 now. Cruz up still. And that's just, I think, bad position by Cruz.
Yeah, I think so. That was huge, too.
Kind of got off the hip there to the side.
Well, another instance of late points.
Yeah.
That's big for Rivera. Down 3-0 before that reversal.
Still looking legs, but I mean, didn't do too well for him in the end of the second. So
yeah,
look, he's looking backs here, but he's still really high.
He's super high.
He's almost pinning himself here.
Yeah. I mean he could have been hit right there with a pin. He's going to head hunt again. If he gets his hips turned, he's going to be that 2 reversal again. And in that position, I mean, Rivera, if you're not going to get head hunt there, sink your hips.
Yeah.
And try to get out of that try to get out of the legs and at least get your 1. I think the Crown Point coaches are going to be working with Cruz on the legs after this, or having a talk with him, telling him not to go in the legs.
High.
The second time he's been in bad position while he's in the legs. He's getting backs there, real close.
$50 seconds left here in the third. Yeah, Rivera had so many opportunities to headhunt there and possibly get a reversal with backs, but
is Cosgrove still helping out at Crown Point?
Last I saw, yeah, he was.
I didn't see him tonight. I saw a couple other guys.
Should be backs coming here, maybe not. Cruz might look like he's going to pin himself.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
He's got to be careful there.
He's got 28 seconds. Oh, he did get 2 there. He did get 2 backs, so he's going to go up 5-2. he just stays in good position here, he should be fine to take this victory.
All right, 7 seconds remaining.
Looks like Cruz is going to come away with the 5-2 victory over Guillermo Rivera from Lake Central. Crown Point going to go up 24-3.
I believe we're going to have a forfeit here at 126.
Yep. Lake Central's 26-pounder is injured. So Logan Frazier going to get the forfeit. We're going to go to 32. Anthony Ball up against Hunter Helson. Anthony Ball ranked 4th in the state, number 1 in the semi-state. And on a quick single, doesn't finish it.
He's going front headlock here. It's probably looking cross-side pick, maybe.
With the big crowd tonight, saw a lot of familiar faces. Todd was talking to Jesse's dad, Hector Mendez, before the match. Shout out to Hector. Lost a lot of weight, looking pretty good, man. Keep it up. Hector's Sherville cop. I got a couple Sherville cop buddies. I live in Sherville, so I see these guys all the time.
Yeah. So he's your way out of a ticket.
Those are things you say off.
Hush, 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 right? Let's just say I have his phone number.
Yeah. No, Hector's a good dude. I grew up around him. Ball's going to cut him here. Minute 15.
So we had a poke there or something.
Anthony Ball doesn't look too happy with that.
No. Well, I'm sure you didn't like it when you got poked in the eye, right? Add a little more anger to that.
Oh yeah.
Give a little more incentive to get after him.
He's. Man, I wish high school had college rules for that amount.
Right. He's gonna put him up again. It's gonna be 42. Nice pick. Doesn't finish it. The JV side finished up over there. So throw by, getting R2 straight to the back. He's going to look to get this fall here.
30 seconds.
He's got the Bulldog now.
Yeah, that's going to be tough going to the Saturday night ride.
Almost looked like he was going
Fought
grapevine.
that off.
22 seconds. A pin here would be.
There's the fall.
Is that the first fall tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think there has been one yet.
Well, yeah, we're running into the best part of their lineup, so.
Yeah.
It's going to give Crown Point a 36-3 edge in the team score.
So 138. We're going to have Chase Kasperzak for Lake Central and Jesse Mendez, obviously the household name in the area for wrestling. Ranked number 2 in the nation at the current moment. Pound for pound, ranked number 4 in the nation. Looking to go for his 4th state championship this season.
How many four-timers have there been, if you know?
Well, you got both certs. That's 2. Who else? Was Eppert one? I can't remember if he was a 4-timer or not. Blake Maurer.
Chad Red?
Chad Red,
yeah.
Blake Maurer from.
Hey, look at me contributing something to the wrestling portion of the show.
Yeah, at least. Well, there's 4 right there.
Yeah, there are not very many, so.
I
think going throw here.
4 or 5, I want to say. I want to say Eppert was a 4-timer. I'm sure someone's commenting on us right now on Facebook telling us who the other ones are. I'm sure Reiser's going to chime in and say, "Hey, there's a link for Indiana Matt somewhere around there."
Yeah,
we have a website for that. All right.
Mendez gets the fall.
So the second fall of the night, Crown Point's going to be up 42-3. Oh, Angel. Angel was a 4-timer. The head coach at IU. Just ran into him about a month ago.
So here we're going to have Nick Tattini of Crown Point taking on
Adam Glass.
Of Lake Central.
Tattini on a high crotch.
I feel like Tattini's been around for 12 years at least.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get those guys, you know, you just feel like they've been wrestling for so long, you hear their name for so long, and he's been battle-tested for sure. He's been in a lot of tough matches, to say the least. Ranked number 11 this year in the state at 145, 2 in the semi-state. Was a qualifier last year at 138 pounds. He was a guy that, you know, freshman, sophomore. I think he was in the lineup freshman year, and then sophomore year, was it freshman or sophomore year for a little while he wasn't in the lineups because, like we said numerous times, you know, getting in that Crown Point lineup changes quite a bit. So, I mean, just being in that room is going to make you better.
Yeah, I was talking to Tattini, I think, last week, and he told me he's got like a 4.12 or 4.2.
And that's why he's going. Part of the reason why he's going to Duke.
Yeah, he's going to Duke, right? Yeah.
Yep.
He's looking cradle here.
There's a little recruiting line for Duke in wrestling in Indiana.
Well, yeah, they got Reitz not too long ago.
Reitz was there, and Mills, Ty Mills.
Ty Mills, yeah,
he went there from Brownsburg. He was a 4-time state placer.
Yeah.
Brownsburg, another one of the ranked teams in the state nationally. They're going to be at the Carnahan on Saturday.
Going cradle here.
That tournament's going to be nasty. I unfortunately have plans. I wanted to go to that tournament. All right, Nathan, you guys aren't covering that, huh? Flo.
Yeah, we
stepped in there and took over that one, huh?
So no free coverage for everybody this year. We'll just put it that way.
I'm going to have to borrow somebody's login.
Lake Central's taking down here.
7-1 in favor of Nick Tattini as we start the second.
Nick Tattini's a Tri-Town kid. Went to Kaler Middle School before moving over to Crown Point after his 8th grade year, I believe. Was going to go to Lake Central.
Looks like he's really been working that cradle.
Yep.
So he's been looking for, but still going to get it here. A little loose.
Get that knee in the side there.
$11-1 now. 90 seconds to go in the second.
Nice single leg there for Tattini. Is Howe a 4-timer?
No, 3.
3-timer, right?
I believe he was the runner-up his freshman year.
Yeah.
I think that was the only match he lost in high school.
Yeah, I think so. And then obviously Michich is a 3-time.
Yeah. Tattini in control here, 13-2. 1 minute left in the second.
Looks like he's probably going to cut him, get another takedown.
Single leg attempt by Glass. Unsuccessful.
He's going to go
going
cradle
for that cradle
here.
Again.
He could probably 30 seconds left. He's got more than enough time to get a pin here.
No, doesn't give it up. He could have stepped behind that leg and ran that thing towards his head.
15-3, 25 seconds left.
Coaches are looking to maybe get him some more work before he looks for a fall or anything like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, this weekend's going to be nuts for Crown Point, so I think they probably want to get as much work in as they can.
Yeah.
What other teams are going to be there from around here?
I believe Hanover's there.
I think River Forest was there too.
I didn't look at the full lineup, but Hector had a post on Indiana Mat of all the big ranked teams. You know, a couple teams from Ohio, and Michigan.
I think Graham's going there too.
And Holman Flossmoor I think is going to be there.
Yep.
Illinois team.
Single to the dump
border
for Tattini here.
Makes it 17-3 here early in the third.
There's something stupid like 13 kids ranked nationally at that tournament. We're at 145. We're going to still have, what, 3 more weights after this? 52, 60, 70. Started off at 82 tonight. Should have a match at every one of those weights. So the teeny might be going for the tech. Let's see, he's about to be 13. He's going to go for the takedown and get this tech. The minute left in the third. Gets the tech. Crown Point will be up 47-3. It's Coach Hawkins. His kid is 8th grader.
I think so, yeah.
He's got one more year before he's up in the room. Now he's take down in the back, so he's going to look for that fall.
And then Sessa's also got a kid, too.
Yeah. I'm not sure how old he is.
I think he's either a year younger than him or possibly the same age. I'm not too sure.
Nick Tatini gets the tech fall victory. Make it 47-3 in favor of Crown Point. So move to 152 of Sammy Goyne of Crown Point versus Emilio Tirado of Lake Central.
Speaking of Hawkins, does that guy not have a coffee in his hand?
I don't think I've ever seen him without one.
I mean, it's 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And this guy's sucking coffee down still. I know he doesn't work nights, so I don't know what he's doing over there. Going with the nice takedown. Going. Took 5th last year. I'm sorry, 4th last year. 5th the year before.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy to think Going was a 6-pounder as a freshman, right? And now he's 52. Ranked number 1 in the state.
Good fake there by Going.
Going up against who? Emilio Tirado?
Yeah.
Who's he got? Okay. Lake Central. Tirado, you just got to go in there, man, and do what you can.
You got to go at him.
Don't.
The underdog.
There's the fall. Minute 5.
I mean, at the very least, don't sit there and get,
be
hesitant, timid,
Yeah, I mean, if you're wrestling the number 1 guy, just saying you're not ranked,
what do you have to lose?
Yeah, you put it to him and you let him know at least, oh man, I don't want to wrestle that guy again.
Go for a big throw or something,
Yeah.
Do something, right?
We're going to have Cody Goodwin of Crown Point taking on Gabe Garcia of Lake Central here at 160.
Nice single by Going here.
Oh, that's a good one here. Going's quick match.
My bad. It's weird they're right up next to each other.
Goodwin ranked number 3 in the state, 1 in the semi-state. I can't remember exactly what happened to him last year. I want to say
he didn't miss weight.
Miss weight? That's what I thought. Yeah. I thought it was something like that. It's semi-state, right?
No, I believe in the sectional.
Yeah,
was it sectional? Okay.
We actually had a guy do that when I was a senior. Lucas Finger missed weight at sectionals.
That's tough.
Yeah, I mean,
when you work all year and
for that to happen,
you get to the time where you need to obviously start turning it on, and
you work. You work the whole year for that,
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Cody's brother Jordan wrestled for me at Lake Central. I don't know. It had to be at least 10 years ago, 10 years ago maybe.
His brother was a little bit smaller, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like a 32-pounder.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't 32 back then. It was weight. I think the weight classes were different when he was wrestling.
Yeah.
But he was right somewhere in there. He might have been a 45 at the most. He was definitely different bodies. He was a little bit skinnier.
Yeah, taller.
Tough
too.
kid, though. He was a tough little guy.
Goins looking to put the boots in here. Got that wrist ride. And he's tilting him here for backs. Looks like
It's a good one, wrestling. Gabe Garcia. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think, so Garcia, I'm pretty sure Coach Trevine told me about this. So he was at Crown Point last year, I think.
Really?
His brother wrestled, I think they they moved, like either their family moved or they moved in with their mom or something. I don't know what the whole story was, but I'm pretty sure he was at Crown Point last year. And I don't know if he lost a year of eligibility or with the whole transfer process or what happened, but he's back at Lake Central, obviously, in the lineup now. Because he had a brother that wrestled for Lake Central a couple years ago.
It's going to be 7:01 for going right now, 30 seconds left. Looks like he might go for the fall here.
He's got that in tight.
Oh, no, he's just going to take his backs.
And you're going
10-1.
You're seeing that a lot, obviously. These guys that are at this caliber are trying to get some work in.
Yeah.
You know.
He's got 5 seconds left. I don't think he's going to get the fall here. Maybe.
He gets it.
He does.
Yeah. You called it.
You see that too. Like you got a team, you know, that's as good as Crown Point is, ranked nationally, like we said. You're not practicing. You know, maybe they did. I don't know. You're usually not. You usually don't practice, obviously, on a dual meet day.
Yeah.
So if you know you want to get here and get a workout in, you don't just want to roll over here and pin your guy in 30 seconds and you know not get a sweat going. So you're seeing that a lot with these good teams. That's what they do.
Well, yeah, you guys don't see it in the corner, but Goodwin now is like running sprints, and I saw Tatini do the same thing. So.
Yeah.
So our final match tonight here at 170 pounds, you have Seth Willems of Crown Point taking on Xavier Gomez of Lake Central.
Willems ranked 9th in the state, 2 in the semi-state. Wasn't Willems? Is his dad was a coach at Hanover?
No,
Was it his uncle?
His uncle was.
Uncle,
Yeah.
I remember that name.
Yeah, his uncle actually passed away.
That's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I do remember.
when I was a kid. Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that now. Looking to run that crossface
Bundle here.
bundle it up. Got that tight. That's a tough move to get out of.
Yeah, but I think
it. You still got
he's got
tight.
the head though. He's should get the fall here.
He gets the
Gets
fall.
the It's gonna do it.
Crown Point wins it 65-3, and there were a couple matches that were pretty close tonight, but for the most part, kind of what we were looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought, again, we were talking, obviously the 2 feature matches were 82 and 13. 13 being, the only points Lake Central got coming out of Cortez to get that 3 points on the board. But
And I think you go back to 82, the first match. That was the match we had circled as being the one to really look forward to. And I think that's the performance of the night. Orlando Cruz came out and really dominated that match.
Oh, yeah, he was super impressive. I mean,
yeah, it definitely wasn't.
it
wasn't as close as we thought it was going to be.
No.
That's for sure.
No, and an overall outstanding performance for Crown Point. Like we talked about, they're hosting the Carnahan this week at Lake Central. Will be at the Hobart Super Duels on Saturday. And we'll be back here tomorrow night from this very gym as these two schools compete in girls basketball. State-ranked number 1, Crown Point, takes on state-ranked number 8, Lake Central. 7 o'clock tip-off time. We'll be back here with live video coverage, maybe in this same exact corner here. Who knows? But we will talk to you guys from Lake Central tomorrow night, and we'll be back with more wrestling coverage after the Christmas holidays. We're not going to have any wrestling for you next week. We'll be back after Christmas to bring you more high school wrestling action. So stay with us here at facebook.com/Region Sports, and we will let you know where we will be at coming up in the very near future. Our executive producer is Chris Ramirez. Broadcast partners tonight, Josh Morgan. Josh, great to have you back.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Sean Hollis joined us. Sean, thanks for jumping on board this season. Fantastic job.
Thanks for having me.
Zach Miller on the camera. I could say thanks to him, but he doesn't have a microphone. So Zach doing a great job, as always, on the camera. Want to thank the athletic department here at Lake Central. Chris Enyart, the athletic director. Jeff Sandor, the assistant athletic director, for all of their hospitality. And, of course, thanks to you, the viewers, Tune in here on Facebook.com/Region Sports and Facebook.com/Crown Point Sports. Crown Point wins the duel 65-3 over Lake Central. We will talk to you guys tomorrow night for girls basketball action. You've been watching high school wrestling on the Region Sports Network, where the region comes to wrestle.